Hello there, my beautiful, wonderful 85 subscribers. I am very grateful for every single one of you. In this video, I am going to show you how to put together a rental application. This comes before the lease agreement, and this will help you do all your checks and balances on this person. And if you hang in there until the end, I'm going to give you an amazing surefire hack so you'll know you'll get someone in your place that you're comfortable living with. So again, hang in there. To make it all legal-like, there's certain things you have to have on this application. You want the property address and all the property information, and it is a room, so if you number your rooms, you'll put this on there too. You need the renter information so you can do background checks, and you want to do financial and criminal. You also want the renter's history, their rent history, who they rented from before, so you can chat with that person. Chit chat is important. You're bringing them into your house. You're also going to do their credit history. There's a few questions we want them to answer. We need to make sure they're employed so we know that they can pay for this room they're renting from you. Also, banking information, personal reference or emergency contact. Also, their driver information, that would include the make and the model of the car, legal mumbo jumbo that we'll talk about when we get there, and also a release for information. Some employers won't talk to you until you have a release from their employee. I'm working with my iMac, and I'm using text edit feature that I recently just found. I do need my glasses before I get started. Oh, sorry. Okay. Put them this way so you get no glare. First part is the property address. Information about the property. And you have that here, the anticipated move-in date, how much they're going to be paying monthly, and then the security deposit right here. Some people get a little squirrely about giving their social, but you can explain that I need your date of birth and your social to do that background check. The criminal and financial. And I will have links below to sites where you can get this information and do background checks. Don't skimp here. This is important. You can charge an application fee that will cover their background check. You want their history. Bring this piece over. Okay. The current address to where they're living. And this is part of that tip I'm going to give you at the end. So you need this. You want that information, the amount they were paying, and who you can talk to confirm that information. And if they haven't been there for a full year, get the previous person as well, just so you can get an idea. Some people do come to the area, and using platforms like Airbnb will stay with you for a month or two. Then they will go to a different area of the city and stay there for a couple months. So get a few of their previous rent history. And again, how much it was and the owner information. If these are questions that you want to ask about their credit history, have you declared bankruptcy? Have you ever been evicted? These are kind of important things. And if you have them answer these and you find out that it isn't true, they were not being honest, then it's probably someone you really don't want in your house anyway. So you will confirm this with these people up here. Okay, so the next portion is employment. All of this. Part-time, full-time, student, employer. Then you want to know mostly the supervisor's name, All of this is just legal information that you want to have just in case you need that. You want to know their salary. Is that salary or is that an hourly wage? And if they were there for less than 12 months, their previous employer as well. Here, if they have a side gig, and you can check on these things. Say they do the rummage sale at the local church every other week. Get that information and they would be able to confirm that. But it could be any other type of side gig. You need to let them know, I need to be able to confirm that. So give me someone's information where I can confirm. Now the next portion, banking. I want 3 months of the most recent bank statements. And this is not out of line asking for this. I don't use it for anything else other than making sure that these people have more than a couple $100 in their bank account at the end of each month. If someone's got $10, that's a little scary. So take a look at these. Some people just print it right off online and you kind of see their spending history. I don't think that's the greatest idea on their part, but certainly on your part. If you're seeing that they're at the liquor store and at the dispensary, that might concern you. Now you want personal references and or an emergency contact. This is not out of line either. Often I get young people and I want to have this information in case anything should happen. Then the next portion we're going to go with is the driver information, the license number, the state. You want the vehicle, make and model, the year, and the plate number. Sometimes you need to confirm this, or it's just good information to have if anything should go afoul. I told you wanted some legal mumbo jumbo, and that is kind of going to be what's next. And you also need them to sign this information. This rental application is probably going to be 2 pages, but it's really not that long. You can double-side it. Here is the legal mumbo jumbo. Again, I'll have a copy of this in the description down below so you can use it. But make it your own, put your own address on there, that's important for legalities. And that they sign it is important and date it. And you have this deposit. This deposit is going to be part of what you use to pay for the background check. And you can let them know in here that you will be retaining $10, $15, depending on where you decide to do your background check. I'll have links down below under this video that you can investigate. When you are talking to an employer, sometimes in big companies, they are going to want you to have a release. And you might have to fax this release over to the employer before they'll give you any information on this employee. And the release can look something like this. So, authorized release information, I agree. You want their name printed, then you want the signature. If you are just going with the Airbnb or another online platform, you don't have to do this. They will collect all this information for you. You don't need a deposit because you put on your profile that you have a deposit, and that is your guest saying that they will pay for any damages up to that. Airbnb covers you up to $1 million. Now for that juicy little tidbit is when they come to see the room and they like it, you can tell them, I don't have any more applications, but since you came all the way over here, I will bring the application to you later today. When you go over to the place, if it's a house, on the way up the driveway, take a look in that car. Does it look clean in there? Gives you an idea of what that house might look like. Then when you're at the door, you give them the application, you talk a little bit about what to expect and let them know you want it back as soon as possible because you are in the process of making your decision. So maybe you are talking, start wiggling around and let them know, I need to use your bathroom. Most people, since they're looking to come into your home, are going to be more than happy to let you use that bathroom. On the way in, you get a nice sniff, you get to look around the place and decide, is this someone you want to let living in your house? A little sneaky, but this is what you want to do. These are all my ideas. I want to hear what your ideas are. Please put those in the comments down below. If this was helpful, give me a thumbs up. And again, if you're looking to build extra income, a side gig, you're tired of living alone and you'd like some company in your house, subscribe to this channel because I'm going to continue to bring you all kinds of juicy ideas. Till next time, ciao for now.
I did it again.